I'm very happy actually for today's event. I had 2 years ago a dream. Of course, everybody has dreams, but that dream was referring to the fact that Norway and Romania do deserve to be well known also by the Norwegian people and the Romanian people. We do have a long tradition in cooperating together. We do have a history, we do have a present, and obviously we'll have a future when it comes to our bilateral cooperation. So our historical relations are dating back to 1905. And in 1964, we've decided, both parties, the Romanian government and the Norwegian government, decided to raise our diplomatic representation at the level of embassy. And this figure popped up in my mind. And I realized, okay, there are 50 years since we've decided that, and 50 years is a good figure which resonates very well also with this anniversary year, 200 years since Norway adopted its constitution, 25 years since Romania and other countries broke the all which separated the eastern countries, the socialist countries, and the western countries since the falling down of the communism. 20 years since Norway decided to join the EEA agreement. And I believe that today was a good opportunity for reminding us, all of us, these simple facts, which sometimes are going unnoticed by both the professionals, but also by the press.
And how would you describe the Norwegian-Romanian relations today?
By one simple word: excellent. We do have an excellent relationship. The relationship between the two countries have never been more dynamic and more complex than they are today. We do have a large spectrum of activities in which Norwegians and Romanians are getting involved, and of course the grants do represent a strong incentives for promoting this cooperation, but at the same time we don't need to be complacent with the current situation, because I'm fully aware of the fact that there are a lot of rooms for improvement. So I will strive for more in this good principle, more for more.
Through our contacts at different levels, we have learned that the vast majority of Romania living here are very well integrated into the Norwegian society. However, it is said that Romanians are on top of this position among other foreign nationals when it comes to the success of inclusion into this society. The Romanians are employed in different fields of activity: doctors, engineers, shipbuilders, architects, and so on. They are like you and me, and they contribute through their hard work and taxes to the value creation chain in this society. They are good ambassadors of Romania in Norway. That sort of highly qualified professionals who do silently but efficiently their important job, but without being noticed by the press. Those Romanians who make the news and the headlines are just a minority group, small minority, in search for a better life. I'm confident that through cooperation, joint programs, and shared strategies, we'll discover the best options for their social inclusion through thorough education, housing, employment, and health measures.
I don't have the exact number, but I mean there are certainly more than 10,000 Romanians living in Norway. And what we learned, and it's not from a figure that we come up with, but the Ministry of Justice here in Norway, underlining that when it comes to integration into the workforce, when foreigners being integrated in the workforce in Norway, the ranking is like this: Sweden, Denmark, Romania. It's a very, very important figure to keep in mind. It's quite contrary to what we might perceive it to be when we read the media reports, which give our reflections of some part of the reality, but not the whole part. But the bilateral relations, one part of it, all that you represent then, trade, culture, investments, crucial part of these relations. And all the person-to-person contact that we have heard about in it today, and that will continue being strengthened in the years to come.
To sum up then, we have witnessed an increase in cooperation between our countries over the years at political level, at expert level, and perhaps most importantly at people-to-people level. There can be no doubt that the EEA and Norway grants and Romania's EU membership have brought us even closer together. I sincerely hope that in 50 years' time, when the next generation stands on our shoulders and looks back, they can look back at a prosperous time when relations between our countries were growing steadily. The current close ties between Norway and Romania are very promising for the future of our bilateral relationship. Mulțumesc. Thank you all.